You're listening to an African Elements top news story for July 8, 2025. Please visit our website at africanelements.org for more daily news. The job market continues to present significant challenges for Black women. In April 2025, the unemployment rate for Black women increased to a multi-month high of 6.1%. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that Black women lost 38,000 jobs in April, with their unemployment rising by 106,000. This marked a full percentage point increase from 5.1% in March. In contrast, the unemployment rate for white women remained unchanged at 3.3%, while Hispanic women's rate was 4.6%. Data from HBCU Money indicated that the number of employed Black women was at a 5-month low, with unemployment at a 5-month high. By May 2025, the unemployment rate for Black women ages 20 and over rose slightly to 6.2%. Surpassing the national average of 4.2% and the rate for Black men at 5.6%. The upward trend in unemployment for Black women has persisted since May 2024, when it was 5.3%. A significant factor in this rise is a decline in federal government employment, which shrank nearly 33% over the past year. This decline is largely due to the Workforce Optimization Initiative initiated by President Donald Trump and the quasi-government agency DOGE, led by Elon Musk. Launched in February, this initiative encouraged buyouts for roughly 75,000 federal employees, leading to layoffs across multiple federal departments. Women, particularly Black women, are disproportionately affected, as they represent a majority in agencies targeted by the White House. The federal government, historically a stable employer, has seen cuts that disproportionately impact women and people of color. Between February and March, approximately 266,000 Black women lost their jobs, marking a 2.52% decline in employment. This wave of layoffs mirrored job losses experienced by Black women during the COVID-19 pandemic in mid-2020. The dismantling of diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) initiatives has further complicated the workforce landscape for Black women. DEI initiatives are designed to promote fair treatment and participation of underrepresented groups in workplaces. The elimination of DEI roles and federal job cuts are key contributors to the job losses experienced by Black women. A class action lawsuit filed in March claims that hundreds of Black women were unjustly terminated from federal positions. Backed by the ACLU, the suit argues that the administration violated Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 by rolling back diversity policies. Plaintiffs assert that this rollback disproportionately harmed Black women, destroying a stable employment path. Historically, Black women have faced higher unemployment rates compared to other groups. Since 1972, their unemployment rate has consistently exceeded that of white women, reflecting long-standing inequities. Black women are more likely to be employed in low-wage jobs, with 26.5% earning less than $15 an hour, compared to 15.2% of white women. This economic vulnerability makes them particularly susceptible during downturns or policy shifts. The last-in, first-out policy often leaves Black women more vulnerable to layoffs. Economic downturns and public sector job losses disproportionately harm Black workers, widening the income and wealth divide. The significant increase in unemployment for Black women, while the national rate remains steady, indicates a disproportionate impact. Black women's unemployment rate rose to 5.8% in May, while the jobless rate for Black men declined to 5.6%. For white women, the jobless rate remained flat, while for white men, it rose but stayed below the overall number. A report from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics on July 3 showed that Black women's unemployment declined slightly to 5.8% in June, but remained higher than other ethnic groups. The unemployment rate for adult white women dropped to 3.1%, while Hispanic women's rate declined to 4.5%. Black men saw an increase in unemployment, rising to 6.8% in June, the highest among major worker groups. Although Black women have a lower unemployment rate than Black men, they still face disproportionately high joblessness. Federal government employment declined by 7,000 jobs in June and is down by 69,000 since January. The healthcare sector, where Black women are overrepresented, added 39,000 jobs in June, but these gains were insufficient to offset broader economic challenges. When unemployed, Black women tend to remain jobless longer than other groups. In June, they faced the longest average period of unemployment, with many remaining jobless for over 6 months. Copyright African Elements.